Welcome to Switch Comics. My name is Marco.
I'm Chris.
And today we got our second Bad Batch, which is Hunter. And so, like I said in the first video with Echo, I ended up getting a really good deal on Hunter and Echo, and that kind of persuaded me to finally get into the Bad Batch. I had been putting it off, and because of that, I've got a really good deal on some of them, but some of them have also gone up a lot, while Tech hasn't come out quite yet. Here's the cover art piece, which is quite nice. That being said, I will be working on them. We do have one more to open up after this. Here he is. I know you can't see him too well, but you kind of get an idea of what we got in store. So here's Hunter, straight out of the package, all the little plastics off. And, you know, Hunter's just super rad. I think Hunter's the first one that everyone kind of fell in love with. Saw is like Rambo in Star Wars. You know, what's going on there? And I can't wait to dig into all of his accessory pieces. So starting off with his backpack, again magnetic, clips right on. This one fits a lot better than.
And he wears standard clone commando armor except for the helmet.
Then he also comes with
vibro knife. Hard to see, very small.
Yeah, he comes with his knife, which is iconic for him.
Throws it all the time.
For now,
surprised he hasn't lost it.
I am just gonna stick it in there.
Yeah, see how well it sticks in. Sometimes Hot Toy stuff.
Pretty good. That's a good fit.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's got his knife that stays in there. More than likely, he's probably going to be holding it, but for now, we'll have it like that. Your standard DC-17. So here we have a thermal detonator, and then a
basically like Star Wars C4.
C4 type thing, yeah. So then he's got his big gun. I forget what these are called.
Yeah, me too.
And how does it do? I saw you do it.
Slide off the front.
Oh, okay. And then so that slides off there. And then what do you do?
Slide it back on. Slide off the magazine.
Okay, so everything just comes apart?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if you could reconfigure it in any way or something.
I just was thinking that maybe it'd be modular for maybe they did that on purpose for future projects.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why, but yeah, so that part comes off there.
Because there are certain other clone commandos that use those specific guns that have modular features.
Mm-hmm. This is what if Tamara Morrison played Rambo.
Yeah, I suppose.
Which, I mean, it's pretty solid head sculpt.
Before this, we were talking about what Hot Toys we would like to see in the future. I think Old Man Hunter would be kind of fun.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
But only if it get, there was also like a older Omega.
Well, it needs to be any Omega.
Any Omega.
Okie dokie. For additional hands, we got a trigger finger for the left hand. Knife hand. I was like, what is this for?
For holding knives.
Knife hand. Another trigger finger hand for the right hand. And then the point.
Stern point.
Yeah, very stern point. Because originally I was thinking something like that, but that's going to cover his face. You know, I don't really want that.
I mean, unless you turn him.
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you can't really see that he's taking his knife out. Maybe, what about something like that?
Yeah. That doesn't look like he's pulling the knife out anymore.
No, yeah, I'm just experimenting with different poses. What about just something like that?
Yeah, simple and good.
Okie dokie, so now I think we figured out the pose. I think all that's left to do is to make a new case and put them up. Alright, so we put together another case. And then, so we're going to have Echo right about...
No.
I thought they were going to be like back to back.
Oh, you want them back to back?
That's what I thought we were going
Oh, well.
Yeah, I thought we were doing something kind of like that. And then we're going to go ahead and get them put up on the wall and show you some pictures. So our Hot Toys are definitely coming along. I'm really happy with the progress we've made. It's crazy to think. I don't know how long we've been collecting Hot Toys. We need to go back and look and see.
Our first one was that Clone Trooper.
Yeah.
501st Clone Trooper. So that was about 3 years ago.
Well, again, I mean, my point being, when we decided we're going to be hot toy collectors more so. You know what I mean? Because they definitely were a thing. It's like, oh, we're not touching those. We're not touching those. We're not touching those. And here we are. You know, in all fairness, though, if they weren't so crazy about Star Wars, we probably wouldn't have got into them too much. You know, probably just a few. But yeah, I mean, I think they look really, really solid. I'm happy with the cases I got. Again, links for the cases are going to be in the description if you're interested in getting them. There's something I got off of Amazon. I don't remember the exact price, and I think they were also on sale, but I think I got like 5 of them for $53 or something like that. So they're pretty nice. I like them. They're not the most heavy-duty thing in the world, but for my purposes, where I knew I was going to be needing a lot of these cases, I was looking at some other ones, and they were like $50 a piece. And so I was like, that's going to rack up really quickly. Because by the time we're done opening the Hot Toys we just picked up and getting all the stuff in cases and putting them up there, that's going to be 10 cases. So, yeah, that definitely adds up. So I'm happy with the cases I got. I think they're pretty nice, and I think you could use them for other things as well. They can be displayed on the side. This is not an ad in any way. I just really like them. Decided to test them out pretty recently.
You could put Black Series in there.
Yeah, you could put Black Series. You could, if you're doing something on that scale, you could
Marvel Legends.
Put risers, you know, so you could have a couple rows of them.
G.I. Joe.
Or flight stands or whatever, you know. But
does Tank fit in one of those?
No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah, we are going to have some troubles. We do have some bigger Hot Toys coming. I'm going to have to find some kind of other case to put in there.
And Grievous specifically.
No, not just them.
Oh, and the ATRT.
ATRT is going to be the biggest one. We got Big Venom coming.
Big Venom.
We got Iron Man and the Gantry.
Oh, yeah. Those are probably just going to have to sit on top or something.
Yeah, well, another thing that I do like the cases for, so it does allow me to go vertical, which is nice. But on top of that, it's also going to be nice because it's going to keep the dust off on stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So it's a lot of things packaged into one with buying these cases. So I'm pretty happy with them, and I can't wait to completely fill that wall with Hot Toys because it's getting pretty close. I don't know what I'm going to do with the big ones. I'm probably going to have to order some specific specials, but even then, I don't know. The other one, the case I was telling you about, was like $50 each or whatever. That was only 17 inches tall, so it was bigger than these. These are like 14 inches tall, but like that Venom, I think is like 20 inches tall. I have no idea how tall the ATRT with the driver in it is going to be. That's got to be the tallest. Mm-hmm. Iron Man and Gantry is huge, wide-wise, and tall-wise. So yeah, that one I don't know.
I don't think they'll ever do it until they put him into the MCU at some point, Marco. But if they made the Robbie car,
we do have the Robbie.
Yeah. If they made a better looking Robbie, which I think would be really hard, the live action Robbie they already gave us is so good.
Oh, I thought you meant a better Hot Toy.
No,
they could do a better Hot Toy. That's an older Hot Toy.
Yeah.
It's good. I really like it, but they could
live action one because I like that one. He doesn't quite look like Robbie, you know.
From the comics, you mean?
Yeah, from the comics. He could have the more metal head, and he's very spiky in the comics.
Yeah. But I really liked him. He was great.
Yeah, he's still really good.
Huge Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fan.
That'd be really nice.
Also, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. news, kind of. New Hot Toy Black Widow is coming out from Iron Man 2. And I'm thinking I might get her, because eventually I need to get Coulson. And I think they would be a really good pair. I don't think they make a Maria Hill. That would be the dream.
If they keep making Iron Man 2 things, would you get a... I know you'd have to get a Fury, right? Because that's when he had like the whole trench coat and...
Man, that'd be sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, probably. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not trying to
made a Lola.
I'm not trying to do too much Marvel, but there's certain characters I really like. I had to get an Iron Man. I got the comic-y Iron Man. I kind of wanted a movie Iron Man. Didn't have to have one, but when I saw the gantry, specifically the one from Avengers, because they also have the gantry from Iron Man 1, which is a lot smaller.
And also, if you found the Hulkbuster at a good price, I
don't
think there's anything that could stop you.
I mean, eventually I will get the Hulkbuster. 100%.
I saw him open at the Knoxville Con, by the way.
Yeah.
He was beautiful.
Yeah, I bet.
There was no way I could have got him, though.
No, he's like a grand easy.
Mm-hmm.
But I will eventually get that. I got the Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider, which is like, sort of MCU. Yeah, I don't know if he's technically part of it, but whatever. But anyway, and not even just that, but Marvel in general. If they made more comic ones, I think it's Hono is making comic ones now, and I think they're kind of hit or miss. Like, I don't like their Spider-Man at all. I think their Wolverine looks pretty good, though. If they make a Thor, they might get me on Thor. If they make a classic Ghost Rider, but again, like if they look good, if they're like leaning more towards the Wolverine, which I don't think is perfect, but I do think is good. If they make a pretty good Ghost Rider or Wolverine, no, not Wolverine, Thor, I might have to snag those. But I think that's about it for today. Again, we got just one more hot toy to open.
One more hot toy.
I'm pretty excited to get this one. I wasn't sure if I'd be getting this one anytime soon. This one kind of came as a surprise. I didn't go to Knoxville, but Chris and Shay, our boss, went to Knoxville, and they found one of these for me, and so I'm super, super excited. So definitely check in for the next one. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye. Ha ha ha!